Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be going over my Final Fantasy PlayArts collection. This is the original PlayArts collection, not the PlayArts Kai line. But up first, we're going to be going over this Cloud Strife and Fenrir, the original PlayArts version. I got this back in 2009 at a G2K Games store. They had it in the glass case, and it was $80 for it, so I bought it. But he has articulation in his head where he can look side to side. He can look up and down. He can even tilt his head side to side. He has a little ball peg in the shoulder pad right here, which can move. The arm can move about like that. Then it can move back down. The whole shoulder pad moves with the arm. The ball peg is on the arm. The arm can move up about that far, hindered because of the shoulder pad. There is a swivel at the top of the bicep right there. He has a bend in the elbow. He has a swivel in the wrist area. The arm over here can go up about that much. It's on a hinge. It can rotate around. He has a swivel in the shoulder right there. He has a bend in the elbow right here. He did have a swivel right here, but the peg inside that went into the glove snapped on me, because the way this was designed, you could change these hands. You could change it into a different sword gripping hand. But it snapped on me in the middle of taking it off and putting it back on. So I was forced to super glue this glove hand on him permanently. The sword can come out of his hand, but I'm not going to take it out of his hand because it's so hard to get back in his hand. But this is the first Tsurugi sword. Put him up there. He has movement. Well, get up there, Cloud. I'm trying to get his arm out of the way. There we go. He has a movement in the waist area right there. Let's see if we can get it. If it wants to cooperate, it may be stuck. If it's stuck, I'm not going to force it. Okay, there we go. He has a swivel in the waist area. He has all those belts. He has hinges in the legs, where his legs can basically split apart to go on the bike. His legs can move up about that much right there. I'm not going to force the legs too much because I don't want to take a risk of breaking. I don't know how old that joint is because I had him for a while. He has kind of like almost double jointed knees, but not exactly. He has rockage in the boots right here. It rocks back and forth. And there is no up and down movement in the feet. It's just that rockage. Same thing for the other leg. And this is the detail in all of his pants, all of his belts that he's got. This little cloth piece right here is plastic. It's just snapped on him. This is the back of him. There's the hair. We'll get the sword back down. This is the face sculpt. It's not like the Playlet's Kai. This was the first face sculpt when it was original Play Arts. There's his little wolf head pendant. I think it's a wolf head. I'm not really sure because I know in the movie he always has a spirit of a wolf following him around, so I think that's supposed to resemble his wolf spirit. I think it may be a wolf head. And he has an earring right there. But that's the Cloud figure. And his stand is over here. I have it on her, holding her up. But let's go over the bike. This is the first version of Fenrir. It has articulation by moving the wheel section back and forth like that. These right here are on a ball joint that rock up and down. These don't open like the Play Arts Kai one. These are made solid shut. And like I said before in the first video, it bobs up and down like that. But you don't want to let it hang like that for too long, because right here in there is like a ball peg system, and if that snaps, there's no fixing that. Like I said, I had a friend, his snapped, he can't even get the glue back on. So his is without the whole front of the motorcycle, just that from there to the back, and that's it. But here is the bottom of it. I'll set it here. Here's the bottom of it. Here's the wheels. They turn. This is the back wheel. It turns. It has a metal kickstand, which can go like that, up and down. These little foot pedals right here, they can adjust back and forth. You can see they move. This one over here does the same thing. Here's the side of the back of the bike. There's the handlebars. And it's the top of Fenrir. The seat. Where the tail light would be. No lighting up function on this one because this is not the Play Arts Kai version. And you put the kickstand back down. The handlebars are on a ball peg where they rotate. They can also spin a little bit, but not by much. But that is the Fenrir. And my original version of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Up next we're going to be going over the Tifa that was on the bike with him. I got her at a convention. I only paid, I think $5 for her. She didn't come with her switchable hands. She only came like this. But I got her because she looks good on the back of the motorcycle with Cloud. But she has rockage in her head. She can't really look up and down too much because the hair hinders that. She has joints in the arms up here. They just go straight up and all the way around, but it's stuck. It's being stubborn. And then it can also go out like that. She has swivels right here at the top of the bicep. She has bends in the arm. Bends about that much. She has a swivel in the hands. There's her ring. Same thing with the other hand. She has waist rockage and rocks back and forth and can rock side to side a little bit, but not by much. And let me see if there's any swivel in the waist area. There may not be, the way that's designed. Yeah, I don't think she can twist her waist. It's not wanting to twist for me, and I'm not going to force that. This little plastic shirt piece under there. And then her legs can do the same as Cloud. They can basically go up about that far because it's hindered because of this little rubber skirt piece. And then you got bends in the knee, and she also has swivels right here in her legs at the top of the shorts, which allows her to move her legs like that, which helps her get on the bike better. And right here you got bends in the ankle, but no rockets back and forth. But right here at the foot, I think it's designed like Cloud's. Yeah, the foot rocks back and forth. And then the foot moves up and down. But that is the tifa that I've got. Here's the bottom of her feet. I usually keep her on the back of the motorcycle with Cloud. The next one we're going to be going over, I know she's from Final Fantasy VIII. I'm not sure of her name and what it's called. I think it's Reena Hartley. I could be wrong about that. But I got her at the convention too. I basically got both her and her for $5 together. There's a detail in her face. She can look side to side, but not by much because of the hair. And she can look up and down a little bit, but not by much because of this hair right here. And she has a chain around her neck, which has... Let me see if I can zoom in and get y'all a better picture of it. And sit her down. Which has the two rings around her neck. They're like plastic. But they're there, you can see the two rings. And then she's moves her arms up about like that, just like Tifa. And then the arms can rotate all the way around. And then she has a swivel in the bicep right there, almost close to the elbow. She has bends in the elbow, which can bend up about that far. She has swivel, she has swivel in the wrist, because she would normally come with switchable hands, but the same as the Tifa, she didn't come with her switchable hands when I found her. I think she has waist rockage, I'm not for sure. I can even get her to do it. It's not wanting to rock. I don't know if there's a waist rockage there or not, or if that's just the way her outfit's made. I think it's just the way her outfit's made. But she could kick up too, but not by much, because it's really hindered by this skirt. Basically about that much is how much you're going to get of her kicking up. This skirt right here, it's a really like rubbery, hard plasticky, but it still hinders the movement of the leg. And then probably should have took her off her stand to do this. There no, there's no swivel in the leg, I don't see. Then she's got the bends in the knee, but it's hindered because of this long jacket skirt piece that comes down here. And then the feet have the up and down, just like Tifa. And then the this one don't have the side to side like Cloud and Tifa. So this must be one of the earlier figures before they started doing that. But that's the Reena Hartley figure. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know her name. She has wings painted at her back. And then there is her band. I had the game a long time ago when I was a kid for the PlayStation. I didn't get too far in it. And the disc ended up getting broke on me. Some discs got lost. I don't have that game no more, so I don't know much about Final Fantasy VIII. Other than just it's got the Leon character and this girl. That's it. I'm more acquainted with Final Fantasy VII than I am 8. And then this is from Final Fantasy Dissidia, I think. This is a little Nick Pick Sephiroth I got. He's just a statue figure. And there's his sword. And there's the bottom of him. And I dropped this sword. I'll have to pick it up out of the floor in a minute. But yeah, that's the Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy Dissidia, I think. And this is his little stand that he would basically stand on. Like that. Let me see if I can find the sword. I know it dropped on the floor. And we don't want to step on it. And I don't know where it went to. I'll find it after this video. But anyway, yeah, y'all can see I have Skyward Sword HD pulled up here. I've been playing that. That's what I've been into recently. And there's my game, my Joy-Cons. This is my controller. And my Switch is right there. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this little short video. And you all have a blessed one, and I will catch you guys in the next video. When I come back next, we'll be going over the Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurine collection that I've got. So until then, stay tuned, and goodbye.